Morning, it's Ashley. It's day 10 of my extended water fast. Things are good. Yesterday was a great day. Didn't felt as I have been, which is needing to take a few breaks here and there, but overall pretty good. I worked all day and then just relaxed in the evening with my family. I was able to make dinner without an issue, and so overall a really good day. I'm actually status quo. I'm down like maybe point 0.2 or 4.4 or whatever. So I'm just going to call it 17 pounds still. So 17 pounds over 10 days is where my weight is. Last night my sleep was really good. I did want to comment a little bit on sleep though. Something that has always happened for me in the past but isn't happening this time is these like crazy dreams that you get about eating. And it's not that you want to eat, it's that you dream that you have eaten, and then you're feeling like really horribly about it, and then you wake up and you remember that it was just a dream and that you're still fasting, and there's this huge like wash of relief, wave of relief that comes over you. And I haven't experienced that this time, but this is the first time I've ever done an extended fast that I haven't experienced that. So we'll see, maybe it'll come. I also just briefly wanted to talk about when getting up and moving around and stuff like that, especially first thing in the morning. So something that you will likely experience, I hear it from everybody I know who does extended water fasting, and typically it comes on pretty early, like probably about day 4 or so. So it's something to be mindful of, is a feeling of faintness when you faintness is the word I'm saying, faintness, when you are getting up from a laying down position. So particularly when you're getting up from sleeping, you will feel faint. You may feel faint. So it's something to be really mindful of, because you need to take your time. So for me in the mornings, it can happen even if I'm laying on the couch watching television, whatever. I need to take time to get up before I move on to my next activity. So but particularly when I'm getting up in the middle of the night to use the washroom, or getting up in the morning after having slept. So I have to sit up on the side of the bed, and then I have to take a minute in that position and then stand up. And so transitions can prove to be a little bit slower. It's important that you take your time. There are times where I've forgotten and I just get up and go to the washroom, and then I end up having to like hold a wall or hold the door frame because I feel faint. Now, I do have a history of low blood pressure, and have actually fainted a couple of times because of that. So for me, it may be a little bit more exaggerated than other people, I don't know, but I do hear from, the fasting communities that I belong to, that this is something that most people experience. So just be careful and be mindful of it. And as with everything, when you're fasting, you just need to make sure that you're taking your time. So that's it. I really don't have much else to talk about. I mean, I have lots of other stuff to talk about, but I'm not going to today. I'll just keep it short, and hope you're well, and I will see you tomorrow for day 11. Thank you.